Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Lost Art Project, Veterans Voices. I'm your host, AJ Cox. I've already got a heart. Whoever did that, I don't want to see who did it. That was my wife. She hearted me. She's already watching, but there's somebody else out there watching too, so thank you. But before we get into this episode, hopefully you're enjoying the podcast. Be sure to go check out the website. That's thelostart.podbean.com. Go check us out, see what we're all about. You can click on that merchandise tab, man. Go in there, get you a cool shirt, man. Get you. Well, not this hat, but you can get this hat band or sweatband, whatever you want to call it. I used it for a hat band. I have other hats. I have all kinds of shirts. I have all kinds of goodies in there. Go get you something, help support the podcast here. It'd be much appreciated. Big shout out to the Till Valhalla Project. They're out there doing amazing things. Go check them out. If you can support them, please do so. You can always find them at tillvalhallaproject.com. Are you a Marine veteran? Are you missing that bond you had on active duty? Then I have a place for you. Join the only congressionally chartered Marine Corps Veteran Service Organization, the Marine Corps League. Get that brother and sisterhood back in your life. Become one of the fewer, the prouder, a Marine Corps League member. Boy, oh boy, the crew is short tonight. There's just two of us hanging out. We're going to be shooting the shit till we run out of ammunition. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Well, all right. Cool. How you been, man?
I'm good.
You surviving it?
Yeah, surviving it. Staying busy with work and trying to stay out of trouble. So
there you go. Yeah.
It costs too much money to get in trouble.
That is very true. Very true. I agree with that statement. Mike Francis just gave us a thumbs up out there. Mike, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But if you guys out there got comments or anything, please shoot them our way. There's two of us. We can answer any questions you have. May not be accurate, but we'll answer them.
I know that name. Why do I know that name, Mike Francis?
I
don't know that he and I may probably never served together, but I don't know. That name sounds extremely familiar to me. So
Mike Francis. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, he's got your name, so it's got to be a familiar name, right? Mike.
Well, yeah, if you're a Mike, I mean, you're already above. Simply best.
That's good stuff. Oh, man. Hey, big milestone coming up, man. Big milestone for the podcast. At least in my humble opinion, it's a big milestone. We're coming up to 20,000 downloads all time since we started this thing.
Really?
Which is pretty cool. So 20,000. We're at 19,910 last time I looked. So we're getting close, man. We're inching our way there. Maybe tomorrow, if everyone shares a little bit and maybe downloads a couple of extra just for to help a guy out. But yeah, almost 20,000, man. That's a good chunk right there, man.
That's just total, between interviews and
pretty much everything. So every time the podcast goes or what have you, that's what it is. So it's pretty neat deal. I'm excited about that. I don't know. I hit up the what's it called? The program that everybody's saying you shouldn't use because it takes up the world's supplies of this and that. And
ChatGPT.
Yeah, ChatGPT. Thank you. Yeah. I hit ChatGPT up, right? And I said, hey man, like 20,000 downloads, like how does that rank or whatever, right? And hold on, I'm gonna find it what it actually says. ChatGPT is always nice to me and I appreciate it. Said, good, let's get real for a second. 19,908 is what I was at. Downloads with 5 episodes a week. Tells me a few important things and none of them are bad. What your number actually say, the raw truth, your 92 downloads from 20,000, that milestone will fall this week, not someday. You're already in the top 10% of podcasts by total downloads. Most shows never sustain 5 episodes a week. You are. The production reality, no sugarcoating. He's not sugarcoating anything, okay? He's ChatGPT, don't play around. 5 episodes a week is high output, split audience attention, slower per episode growth, but strong total momentum. You've built a library, not just a show. That matters for sponsors, grants, legacy projects, veteran outreach. Your format is actually smart: 2 fireside chats, community and engagement, and 3 veteran stories. Evergreen long tail listeners. I don't know what that means. Veteran stories don't spike, they accumulate. That's why your total keeps climbing, even when individual episodes don't explode. So there you go, man. ChatGPT. That's what it thinks.
ChatGPT doesn't lie.
Hey, I'm telling you, it burned up a lot of water to tell me that.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Different podcasts that I've listened to, they sit and talk about how, it's like, how many trees got burned down, how much water got used. And I was like, okay, well, I honestly don't know. I mean, maybe that's my ignorance that.
Don't worry. I looked it up.
I know they've got all kinds of, there's all kinds of data banks that all that stuff pulls from, but I don't understand it. I don't really understand how, it's like in New Jersey and stuff like that. They talk about, these data banks that are set up, they're being built around these housing communities.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, well, it's like polluting our water. And I'm like, how? I don't understand. Yeah, I mean,
I think it uses the water to cool things down. So here's what I found. I asked ChatGPT. ChatGPT doesn't mess around. I asked, does AI have an environmental cost? It says where AI does impact the environment: energy use. Training large AI models take a lot of electricity, often comparable to flying thousands of miles. Running AI, asking questions, generating images, etc., also uses energy, though far less than training. I don't know what training is, so you'll have to forgive me. If that electricity comes from fossil fuels, emissions go up. Water use. Data centers need cooling. Some use millions of gallons of water per year, especially in hot or drought-prone areas.
Yeah.
Hardware footprint. AI relies on GPUs and servers that require mining, manufacturing, and eventually disposal. E-waste and resource extractions are real concerns. So yes, there is a footprint. Where AI can actually help the environment, we always got to put the positive spin on everything, right?
Sure.
This is the part that gets ignored in clickbait takes, right? Gets ignored, but all those clickbait sounds, and they, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. AI is already being used to optimize power grids and reduce energy waste, improve fuel efficiency and logistics, fewer empty trucks, smarter routes, detect leaks, deforestation, illegal fishing, and pollution faster. I don't know what that is. Design better batteries, materials, and climate model. Reduce travel by replacing meetings, drafts, and research that used to require flights or shipping. In many cases, AI reduces more emissions than it creates when used well. So there you go, man. That's AI for you.
Yeah, well, it's like anything.
That's true. Oh, yeah. Somebody commented. Hold on.
It can be beneficial, but in the same sense, it's the negative
Who's that?
aspect of it. I mean, what's the beneficial aspect of it? So it just all depends on how it's used.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing. And that's
Yeah,
actually
absolutely.
another podcast I jump in and out of. They were talking
Mm-hmm.
about that. What is it? Chat GPT. They were talking about last year for 2025. I can't remember the unbelievable amount of. I mean, it was in millions of people asking medical questions.
Oh wow.
Like, well, if I have this wrong with me, if this is going on, what's going, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So now they're starting a whole new medical side of Chat GPT that can actually get
I
honest
imagine.
medical evaluations. But even then, it's like, okay, how much are you going to trust that?
Yeah. I imagine that once ChatGPT has answered a question, that then it's just a matter of, once you ask it a question and it's already been answered, they're just going to grab the data that they already have, right? They're not searching for it necessarily because they have it, right? I would think. Maybe not. Heck, I
Well, and
don't know.
that's one thing. Yeah, I mean, it's what's out there. But and that's one thing that I don't use Chat GPT. I don't use what are the other ones where you can literally like log in and you can have a virtual friend? Is that Chat GPT?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was the same podcast they were talking about, and this one woman, she literally has a virtual friend that she talks to every day.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, well, I get in arguments with it. And she named it. She named it. She said it's a woman, but somebody else will say it's a guy. Whatever you want to do. But she'll like literally ask you questions.
All right,
And
real quick, Daniel M 5324. I'm not sure who that is specifically, but says Chat GPT can do the friend thing, so that's pretty cool. I didn't know it would do that.
Yeah, but supposedly you can have almost. That's one of the biggest things right now is people are talking about. They literally have relationships. I don't know if it's with
What
ChatGPT
relationships?
or what it is with AI, however they're doing it, but they can actually set stuff up and they can actually sit and have conversations. And
yeah, it's
now
Marchese.
it's if you
Marchese.
have past family members that have passed away.
Yeah,
If you're able to download any kind of language from them, talk,
yeah.
phone calls, anything. Now they're actually, she said she's literally able to have a conversation with their passed away grandfather. She can sit and talk to him every day. And I'm like, does that make you feel better? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, hearing that voice would be therapeutic, maybe. But
I don't know. It would freak me out.
it's
I wouldn't want
it's
to.
just extremely odd to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Daniel says, I'd suggest staying away from those chat bots as friends. It's usually not a good idea.
I would probably agree with you.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, I can't imagine sitting there just replacing, your life and friends and everything else, and you just literally sat in your house and talked to something that was just talking to you. It sounded familiar to you.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's crazy. I just don't even.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
Chat
don't use any
GPT
of
and
it,
how it
so
works is crazy.
I don't know. That's what you and I talked the other day about Chat GPT, and I was like, I don't know. I'm not into it yet, but at some point in time, I guess we all will be. But,
well, I'm not gonna lie. I use the heck out of it when it comes to. I mean, it's all simple things. Like I'll write something and like get ready to type an email or something, and I'll put it in there and say, hey, I just put it in there and hit go, and it just comes up with a new way of saying it automatic. It knows exactly what I want, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It's figures you out.
Mm-hmm. From a mental health perspective, those virtual friends are not healthy. They're just mimicking what they think you want to hear. Ooh, yeah, that's a good point.
Yep.
That's why I like ChatGPT, because it agrees with me and it boosts my confidence. And I need
oh, Andrew, you're so smart.
Thank you.
Oh, Andrew.
Oh, gotta love it. That is funny.
If I use it to be like, "Hey, Mike, you're a dumbass," I was like, "Okay,
try again."
Okay, thanks.
Oh man, I think you can actually have it where, like, when it responds, you can have it respond like in joking manner, or so it has some sort of personality, right? I'm pretty sure you can.
Oh, so can you change the the language? Can you change the if it's a man or it's a woman, or is it?
Well, mine doesn't have.
Like Siri,
I guess you could, but it doesn't have a voice.
An Australian woman or an Irish woman, or I mean, what?
I don't know. Mine doesn't have a voice. It just sends me back a message.
Oh.
So I don't know.
Well, that's what I've seen, different things that they actually have a voice. So
yeah, I think like Daniel's saying, he uses it for just work tasks, things like that. And when you're looking at it that way, it was saying, at least AI told me this, it doesn't use up a lot of energy when you're just using it for small tasks. It's the, what did I say it was? Oh man, I don't even remember. Anyways, doesn't matter. Anyways, the training, whatever that stands, I don't know what that is, but
yeah, you said something.
Whatever that is burns up a lot. So don't train, everybody. That's what I say.
Well, that's what Andrew's burnt down like half the Amazon.
Oh man.
Probably pops up in the Amazon. There's like a thing pops up. It's like Andrew Cox. Signs pop up.
Yeah. Oh man, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Commission Possible says, are y'all experiencing issues with new posts and viewership? I don't know. I've not really paid attention to that. That's on the Ticker Talker, so I'm not even sure what you mean by that. My GPS uses the voice of a woman from New Zealand. Okay, all right. Marchese's got the New Zealand woman going on there. Okay, I'm digging it. All right. Who else we got out there? Let's see. We got people coming in and out saying hi in the Ticker Talker world. We got 6 people out and the others. Let's see, 3 out of the Facebook and 3 out of the YouTubes. So that's pretty cool. Of course, Daniel, you're in the YouTubes. It was pretty nice. I like it. And Mike has left me here all alone. I don't know what he's doing. Probably had to go wee all the way home, if you know what I mean.
Calm down.
Thought I was going to have to carry the show by myself, man.
I just had to go get this. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Priorities. I got you. Makes sense. Oh, shoot. Let's see. What else do we want to talk about, man? We talked about AI. Let's see.
Well, one thing that, we've talked about on the, between, your Thursday nights and the Sunday night podcast is, with, the veteran organizations like the VFW, Marine Corps League, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's an ongoing topic. And I actually was talking to a guy today about it at a customer's location today. And it's, how unfortunately I'm not a part of all this, but, it actually, it bothers me, but how do we get younger people
I
into
think
these
they're going to have
organizations?
to start doing more.
How do we, why was our generation willing to join? It was an older generation that we were willing to, join with. It didn't matter whether it was Marine Corps, like the VFW, or the Moose, the Elks, the Eagles, stuff like that. But how are these, how do we get these younger Marines? When I say younger, I'm talking from, the 2000s,
Mm-hmm.
to now to get into these groups.
Yeah.
To understand that, and a lot of it, we talked about it the other night. It was like, okay, well, they got families, they got kids, they got this.
Yeah, they're busy. Yeah.
They got blah, blah, and it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But what's the difference between them and us?
Their hangout is not the same as our hangout. Their ways of hanging out are not the same as our ways. Real quick, Daniel, go check out, hit that link that I put in there. Hit the link, go sign up right now. That way you have it. You just click it, go in, pick a date, time, sign up, and let's just knock it out, man. Sorry. Yeah, they just I don't know, they're just not on the same, like, I don't know, they just don't think of things the same way.
Well, you're more recent on the pulse of, I'll say Marine Corps,
Mm-hmm.
as far as, a younger generation than I am, because I've been out quite a while. You've been out, what, 2 years now?
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, what is the, what is the disconnect? Is it a lack of, they just don't care? Doesn't mean as much. They don't see the benefit. They don't.
I think it's that what's in it for me thing, and then not only what's in it for me, but what's in it for my family. Like, how is this going to benefit me? Yeah. And for most people, just going, to a meeting once a month, which are the regular meetings, right? That is not something that a lot of people are interested in doing. They want to go and do things like the hikes. And they want to go out and do all these fun things, go shooting, go do whatever. I mean, there's tons of things that are out there. So we have to, I think we need to figure out a way to work together. We talked about that on the last podcast, but
absolutely,
really working together on things. This is Daniel says, VFW and these groups really dwindled because they didn't change. My generation was really the last of the wanting to hang out in a bar setting. Yeah, that's true. But I think like we were talking about the online aspect of it. I think that could go a long way. So if you can get an online presence with it and then start doing different events, right? Events that interest those guys, right? I know, I mean, everybody likes shooting guns, whether you're old or young, everybody likes shooting guns. I don't know what going on those hikes, right? That's a big thing. So you can work with Irreverent Warrior, the guys that do that. I mean, there's so many things that can happen. It's just a matter of those that are in charge of that detachment or those that are in charge of whatever post it is. They have to want to do that first and foremost, and then they have to branch out and try to, actually recruit the younger guys that way.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it is regional too. It depends on where you're at. Like Jess, it's on here all the time.
Mm-hmm.
What is the big thing out there that they want to do?
Yeah.
It's like, Jim in Knoxville talks about, they do the mud run, they do this, they do that. Which seems to be extremely popular. And people come out and do it. But it's just getting people to go out there and actually want to do it. And it's, and that's the big thing is, I guess it all, like I said, it's regional.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know in North Dakota. I don't know what they want to run dog sleds.
He's in South Dakota. He'll get mad.
He's in South Dakota.
Yeah, he'll get mad if you say North Dakota.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was north. I apologize, Jess, if you're watching this. I apologize. But, you know, they want to run dog sleds. What, you know, it's like, and that's the big thing is just like, you know, what is popular in your area? What can you do?
Yeah,
But
and
it's, you
it
know,
does depend on area for sure.
yeah, it's, you know, different areas, you know, down in the South, it's like, okay, well, what are you going to do? We're going to do a cold run. We got maybe a month of cold weather. Okay. It's not going to necessarily be cold, but, you know, what can we do?
Mm-hmm.
You know, stuff like that, you know, in
Yeah.
Florida, Alabama, you know, in the Midwest, California,
Mm-hmm.
Northwest, you know, what would make you want to be a part of this organization?
Yeah.
You know, for me, growing up in Northwest Pennsylvania, you know, it was like I said, it was the elks, it was the moose, it was the
Mm-hmm.
eagles, the Shriners, you know, stuff like that. You know, my
Yeah.
dad was always a member of the elks, and I always tried. It was like, hey, can I be a member of the elks? And my dad's like, well, you gotta. You know, it was after I was graduated from high school and all that, and I was like, well, let me join the elks, and he was like, well, you know, you got to have a sponsor and you got to do this and you got to do that. Like, okay, well, why the fuck you make it so goddamn hard? You know, I'm willing to pay dues to be a part of this organization, but, you know, come home once a year and I'll come down and sign the books or do whatever I got to do, you know, they used to
Yeah.
call it. But,
Real quick, Daniel saying is the VFW when he signed up, it was through the Bodfish chapter. I don't know if you remember that out of California. There was a Bodfish chapter that was a big thing when he got back from Fallujah, but he didn't realize he had to do memberships every year, the membership fees, right? So he said, I tried to get the VFW to help me set up things for my World War II veteran grandfather's funeral honors. National VFW told me to F
wow.
off till I paid years of back dues. Whoa. Wow. I think that is kind of messed up.
Yeah, that's why. That's the exact reason why.
Yeah. But you know, there are organizations out there you don't. Well, I'm assuming I haven't really looked into them, but there's some organizations out there I think that you don't have to pay dues or anything. It's just get together events. They just started it online, and it's a group of individuals that they get together and they go do something. You know, which is great. You know, despite my grandfather having been in some higher level leadership positions for the VFW for decades. Wow. You know, the Marine Corps League will do that stuff too. The honors, funeral honors. No, how do you say that?
I understand what you're saying, but
Anyways,
you're
I don't
not
know how to
saying
say
that he have to pay up all of his dues just for them to support him. That's not what you're saying.
Yeah, well, the dues. I mean, I guess the dues serve a purpose. You know, it's important to be able to for those that are. I don't even know what all the dues go for, to be completely honest, but I'm sure they're going to something that's worthwhile. I just don't know what that is. You know, it's something I can look up or ask somebody, I'm sure. But have not thus far. Yeah, guess who jumped right on the honors detail? Marine Corps League, even though my grandfather was Army. Yeah, Marine Corps League, they'll do it. They do a pretty good job, to be honest with you. Of course, it's Marines, so they're gonna put forth a good effort, you know, as it should be, And it's okay. We won't hold it against your grandfather that he was in the Army. You know. Oh shoot! What else is happening, man? What do we got coming up this week? Oh, I know what's coming up this week. Yeah, buddy. You know what it is? Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Super Bowl's coming up. That's right.
Yeah, I'm more worried about the Puppy Bowl. I'm going to sit here and watch the Puppy Bowl, and
so there's going to be 2 halftime shows.
yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
So you can watch the regular halftime show with the NFL and on the whatever channels you get the Super Bowl on. You can watch that, or you can watch. I can't remember what it's called. What's the other one called?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know.
Anyways, it's the
main show is
right?
going to be what's his name? Bad Bunny. He's going to be on there with the main Super Bowl show, but
yeah,
I don't know what the other one is.
Yeah, I can't remember either. But a lot of quite a few country artists in there too. But which is probably why I know about it. But
yeah, I heard about it, but I can't remember what the heck it is now.
I mean, there's quite a few. I think Jelly Roll was one of them. They were saying might be there. I don't know that 100%. Alternate half.
Yes, ask ChatGPT. It'll tell you.
Turning Point USA to stage alternative Super Bowl halftime show. Let's see.
Oh yeah. That's the one that's.
I wonder who
Charlie Kirk's thing, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Turning Point USA is yeah.
Yeah.
It's called the All American Halftime Show.
Yeah.
I think. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing.
I think that's the Charlie Kirk organization.
Who will perform?
May upset somebody talking about that, but
yeah, possibly.
I really couldn't care less.
Kid Rock, Brantley Gilbert, Lee Bryce, Gabby Barrett. I don't know who that is. I only knew a couple of those guys. Those are some of the artists. I'm thinking those are country artists. Yeah, I don't know who else. Or how long it's going to be. I wonder if it's going to be the same amount of time as the Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because that would be crazy, right?
Yeah, that was the Charlie Kirk organization. Yeah, they were setting that up. So now that you said it, yeah.
He occasionally hangs out with the Veterans Center and American Legion. Yeah. That's good. I'll be honest. I don't, other than going to my Marine Corps League meeting, I don't go and hang out at, at the establishments. We have a VFW right up the road from me. I don't go and sit at the bar and listen to bands and do all that stuff. If I'm going to go listen to a band or something, I go over to the casino so my wife can gamble and I can watch a band. But I don't go hang out at those places either. Maybe that's bad on me, but there's a lot of veterans that are at those places though, the casino and stuff. I've met a bunch of guys out there. Oh man. One thing that we do need to hit on, and I've been trying to hit this quite a bit lately, but we got to get more veterans signed up to tell their stories. I'm running out of veterans. I have, starting this coming Sunday, I have openings Sunday, and then pretty much there's a couple of, I'd say there's about 4 or 5 in the next couple of months that have signed up. But other than that, I don't have anybody signed up, man. We got to get some people signed up. Anybody out there? There's 4 of you watching on this one. There's nobody watching on that way. For the 4 of you that are out there watching, I know one of you is going to sign up today, right, Daniel? Yeah. He's going to sign up today. But the others now, go sign up yourself. Hit that link. Go check it out. Sign up. Go help us out. We got to archive all these stories. Why is it so important, you think? Why, like in your opinion, Mike, why do you feel it's important that we should archive the stories?
Well, the big thing is veterans. We don't talk about anything. we just keep stuff to ourselves. We definitely keep it from our families, but you know, we actually sit here, you know, with like you, Andrew, we'll sit here and talk, and you've heard it time and time and time again, where people will just start to unload. But it's, you know, it's therapeutic for the veteran. But you know, especially even, you know, I'll talk even my kids, you know, when they actually, you know, I'll sit here and joke about this or that, but when they actually hear, you know, different stories or hear certain things, they're like, Dad, I never knew.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the one thing that through your podcast and through this, you know, through this format, we're able to actually open up and talk and just talk about a lot of things we wouldn't talk about.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
You know, and even my daughter and my son have said that they've listened to the podcast, just this. And they're like, Dad, I never realized. I didn't know that, you know. And they're like, Dad, I didn't realize you were that funny. Or, Dad, I didn't realize. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, it's just like, you know, just even the one we just did, Sunday night. You
they
know,
they see a different side of you because you're messing with veterans.
We kept
and
going
it
on about 2 inches, you know, but you know, my son texted me and he was like, "All right, Dad, 2 inches." Or whatever it was. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was 2 inches.
I was like, okay, you know, but just, you know, it's amazing when other people, you know, but people don't know you. They just know one side of you.
Yeah.
And for them to actually, you know, if they actually listen, and I mean, I post, you know, I'll share when you post the podcast and stuff.
Yeah.
And I've had actually people reach out to me and they're like, Mike, I had no idea. You know, or it's like, man, you guys are crazy. You know, or you guys are funny, or I mean, the stuff you talk about.
Yeah.
You know, just
all right, hold on a second. We got to get caught up here. Daniel, thanks for signing up. I appreciate it. Next weekend is perfect. Let's see. He says, I'll tell you, as a corporate recruiter, a lot of veterans are afraid to even say they're veterans because a lot of employers discriminate against us and or are scared of us. Yeah, I can see that. Okay. Then he said, this is for you, man. He says, Mike, I worked for you for 6 months till I realized you were funny and not angry. I don't know if you heard it. I'll wait till you get back. I'm sure you did hear it, but did you hear what I said?
I was funny and not.
This is from Daniel. He says, I worked with you for 6 months till I realized you were funny and not angry. Marchese. He's sax player.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's who that is.
Oh, shit, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you thought I was angry. Oh, shit. Man, I'm sorry.
Good old Marchese, I got a
lot of that in the early part of my Marine Corps career was everybody thought I was pissed off all the fucking time. I was like, no. Man, holy shit.
TFB, I was a boot.
Man, I'm sorry. I apologize if you thought I was an asshole. I apologize.
No, it's all good. It's never my intention. Your job, man.
And I'm glad you finally figured out it was funny. I don't know if I'm funny or not, but I'm funny to myself.
I think you're funny. I crack up. You know, it's all good.
Good Lord, man.
So we got one from tonight to sign up.
What is it? Marchese? What?
Marchese, yeah. M-A. Oh shoot, he spelled it earlier.
I know it.
M-A-R-C-H.
I can literally see a face, but I can't.
Well, hold on a second. Dang it, Marchese, just type it in there again. M-A-R-C-H-E-S-E.
M-A-R-C-H-E-S-E. Daniel Marchese.
That's it.
There he is. Oh, she's still.
He spelled it again for it. Thanks, Stan. But yeah, he gave it to us again.
Man, I apologize, brother. I'm sorry. Sorry if you thought I was a dick. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
Didn't mean to be. Andrew made me a dick because I had to be a dick with him. So.
Yeah. I learned from the best, Marchese. So, you know. Oh, shoot fire. Let's see what else is happening. What else we got going on?
We got the Super Bowl. We got the Olympics starting Friday.
Oh, it starts Friday. That's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Shoot, we are here prepping for the Olympics. I hope you're ready to see your favorite Winter Olympic sports. I'll be honest, I don't know a lot of them. I know there's ice skating, there's hockey, there's the bobsled things.
Yeah, I'm excited. I like watching like the hockey, obviously, but what is the one? And I can never remember the damn name, and I love to watch it. But what is it? The decathlon, whatever.
Is that the one where they shoot? Like they ski so long and they shoot?
And I love watching that. It's like, man, I would have done that, but I would have been a freaking sloppy skier trying to freaking. I was like, I'm coming down. Here we go.
It was also a weird environment at First Mar Div in 2005 when I got there. So, yeah, well, that happens. I agree. It was a weird environment around that time frame.
53-24.
So he ended up switching MOSs. I can't remember what it was that you went into. That's why I need to hear your whole story. Anyway.
I was going to say 53 wasn't a Banfield, so.
Mm-mm. Yeah, we got the Olympics coming up. That's pretty exciting. And then we got the Super Bowl on Sunday.
Yeah.
And we will not be going live on Sunday, I don't think. I think we're doing it on Saturday instead. Radio, that's what it was. Yeah. He went radio. I knew that. I just forgot
radio.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be an asshole when I say this, but what is radio?
Just comms.
Okay.
Comm radio.
Gotcha.
Side of the house. He was the guy hiking the radio around in the squads or the platoons or what have you.
Gotcha.
That was him. Yeah, buddy.
So he was in that little when we were in Iraq that was dragging his rifle on the ground. That
he was dragging his rifle. Who?
I'm making a joke.
Oh, I was like, whoa!
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
And what was it? Third tower. What was it? 3.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't remember.
The center tower in Ramadi at Blue Diamond. That little short dude that always had his rifle slung on his back and his freaking muzzle was dragging on the ground.
Oh, because he was so short.
He worked in the mail room. It's terrible to say. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Man, that's
make fun of him, but it's like, yeah.
Oh, it is what it is, man.
I kept thinking radio, and because that was one thing Cozane, and we had a joke about stuff like that. It's like, I'm radio.
Oh man. So I did get some pretty cool news this week, right? So one of the guys that came on earlier not earlier, but I can't remember when he came on exactly, but he came on, told his story, and it inspired him. Like later he started thinking of more and more things, right? And he's like, man, I need to write a book. So he's like, hey, I'm going to write all this down. I'm going to do it and everything. And come to find out, his daughter put together a book, basically put all the stuff from the podcast into the book, right? And said, here's the start of the book. We're going to sit down and finish it together. And they just finished the book. It'll be out. Well, actually, I think it's out now, to be honest with you. He hasn't sent me a link yet, so I don't have exactly where to get it, all that type of stuff. But hopefully I'll get that soon. But let's see if I can find if it has the name of the book. I think it does. I'm looking through my texts. I got a lot of texts. There he is. Roy Reyes is his name. It's a memoir, My Veteran Story. Roy Reyes, Vietnam. But
wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Let me do a share screen. I'm going to do a share screen and see if we can get this going here. I want to play this video and hopefully it will play. You're going to have to tell me if you hear it whenever I play this thing, okay? But this is what he sent me about it.
My dad is a Vietnam veteran, and this is the book I made for him from his story that he shared online.
Can you hear that?
It all started when he was a guest on this veteran podcast, which led him to share his entire story on Facebook from what led him to get drafted in the 60s and throughout his service in the Marines. He had recalled so much detail and so many memories that it had given me the idea to create an actual book for him to keep as a memoir. I knew that he wanted to make the posts into an actual story himself, but I ended up having the idea of surprising him by making it an actual book. I wanted to surprise him with a rough draft of it to where he would help me finalize his final version and we can get it ordered and printed. And here is my dad holding the actual copy that we had printed after we finalized everything inside the book. And it is so cool to see him holding up this final copy of his memoir. Creating this book taught me so much about my dad that I didn't know before, which even made me proud as his daughter. We included details like a dedication page from his cousin and friends that he lost, and even included photos from his time in boot camp to him being in the Marine Corps band, and details of him as a combat engineer. There were even photos I had never seen before from him being in Vietnam. And we even included some photos of his certificates as well. We had also wrapped up his story, reflecting on his 60 years as a veteran and where he was the guest of honor at the Marines' birthday celebration last year. I couldn't be more proud with how it turned out.
Anywho, that's pretty badass, right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's
unbelievable. That is absolutely awesome.
You were probably on the podcast when he came on the FireSide Chat, and we had he was there and Heath Wright was there. If you remember the other guy from Vian from Ricochet, the band.
Yeah. Man, just the fact that to be able to put all that stuff together.
Yeah.
To put it into a book.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's kind of a tearjerker right there. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I want to have him and his daughter on to talk about the whole thing, like
oh wow,
from start to finish, like how that all developed and stuff like that. So I'm trying to work with him to figure out a time to get them both on here. I think it'd be really cool. One, to hear her side, right? Because we always hear the veteran side. They tell us, oh, yeah, this and that, and they'll talk about it. But we don't necessarily hear it from the family side. Like, how did the podcast affect them?
Yeah.
And it's like it obviously inspired her, right? So,
yeah. Well, that's a big thing. It's like, I've never claimed to be a combat Marine. Not any way, shape, or form. You know, you and I have seen some crap, but, you know, we never were in gunfights in Fallujah and Ramadi and all that shit.
Right.
But, you know, there's so much behind everything that we've done.
Oh, yeah.
And that's one thing that, you know, even, you know, when the kids come home for Christmas and we'll sit there and I'll make a joke or, you know, say something, you know, I feel like the old man is like, oh, let me tell you a story now. You know, but, you know, you never really, you know what I'm saying? You never really cover all of it. It's just the every aspect of it. It's from the good to the bad, you know, to the stories, just the laugh, the pictures, you know, and that's one thing that, and I was watching a thing today. It was about, you know, somebody talking about their dad passing away and passing away, you know, reminded me of my dad. And it's like, there was so much I wish I knew about my dad, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I know there's so much more.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But I don't, you know, he didn't serve in the military, but, you know, it's just, there's so many things. There's a lot of things I don't want my kids to want me to know about me.
Yeah.
But, you know, in the same sense, it's like, man, I want them to be able to share that. I want to be able to share it with them. I want to be able to share, you know, with their kids, because one day I'm not going to be here.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is you have your story recorded, and
yeah, well, I don't know how
and it's there.
Great it was. You know, it was pretty pathetic at best, but
whatever. Dude. Real quick, Daniel said he was the guy sweating and swearing on it all the 15-mile hikes because he had an extra 25 to 35 pounds in radio and batteries. And then he said he was excited to see that we interviewed Sergeant Major Fields, the most interesting sergeant major in the world. Yeah, he was the sergeant major that did the senior enlisted role. And he came out of retirement to come back and do that for him, which is pretty cool. But yeah, Sergeant Major Fields, man, I love that guy. He is freaking hilarious. I'm telling you, I crack up so much every time I see a daggum video from him.
Yeah, I just bought. I went online to try to buy his snowplow thing he had when he was plowing his driveway out.
Yeah,
I was like, man, I got to get one of those, man. I went online. I was like, is it there? He was like, I don't make them. I just make them.
He's a great guy, man. He just motivated as all get out. Yeah,
you
very
gotta
knowledgeable.
Get him back on here, man. Come
on. Yeah. He needs to. But he's a very good guy. I like him.
I didn't realize he'd been plowing driveways since the 1600s, and I was like, holy shit. You know, he had a Gen X snow plow up, and I was like, God damn, dude, I got to get one of those.
Yeah,
I mean, it was like, really?
He's
like, yeah, I've been doing this, you know, this is nothing. I've been doing this since 1600.
Some of the stuff he comes up with is absolutely priceless.
Oh, I love it. I love his post when all of a sudden he's on the sergeant major call and they're like, oh shit, he's putting his glasses on. He's like, puts the glasses on. He's like, all right.
Oh man, that's good stuff.
What was the last one I saw today? Was was a fight on the golf course or something, and he's like, yeah, I want to see the NCO of the golf course. I want the CEO to see. I want to see his officer in charge. I want to see a staff NCO. I want to see them all here. And he's like, oh shit. And he's like, he put his glasses on. He goes, oh shit. So I made you put his glasses on.
Oh, that's good stuff. Yeah, Sergeant Major Fields, if you're out there, man, we love you. You come back on and say hi to us every now and again. So, anywho. Yeah, good guy. He has a good story. I'm sure he could have gone on for hours and hours and hours with the stuff, but he went through it fairly quick. I think he just did the one podcast with me and went through his story fairly quick, but hilarious, man. Just a great down to earth guy. You listen to him and you wouldn't think he was a sergeant major, like
Nah.
he's just, I don't know.
He's just one of those guys that.
Yeah. Very likable,
You can sit there and laugh and joke for hours with that guy. So.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Oh man, let's see. What else? So Saturday night, we're doing the podcast live at 7 Central, 8 Eastern. I'm not going to say them all. You can figure it out. But we're going to do the podcast on Saturday because Sunday is a Super Bowl, and a good portion of us will be watching.
They're going to sue you.
Huh?
You're not allowed to say that. They'll sue you.
Say what?
The Super Bowl.
Sue me for what?
They're going to sue you because they own it. You got to say the big game.
They're going to sue me for saying Super Bowl?
Apparently. It's the big game. Big game on Sunday.
It's the big game.
Yeah, apparently they own the right to it, and they get all shitty with people on the radio and everybody else saying, the Super Bowl.
They're advertising for them.
Yeah, well, you would think, but
I was just literally stating, like, we're moving the podcast so we could watch the Super Bowl. Like, it don't make no sense. He says you can say the Super Bowl unless you're advertising.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Advertising, like, for your own stuff, right? You're trying to utilize the Super Bowl to get something from it. That's what
Super Bowl. So watch The Lost Art with Andrew Cox.
You can tell I'm getting a lot from the Super Bowl. I mean, I'm getting bukus, a moolah coming my way to mention
The
Super
Lost
Bowl or
Art
something.
Project with Andrew Cox.
Yeah.
Sponsored by the Super Bowl.
Right. Yeah. I don't think so.
He has somebody tomorrow morning going.
Yeah.
Banging on your door.
You need to take that down. What?
It's The Lost Art.
I love it.
Well, you can support the Puppy Bowl then at that point. It's The Lost Art for the Puppy Bowl.
The Lost Art of Puppy Bowling. No, not Puppy Bowling. Puppy Bowl. Sorry. That could be something completely different.
Well, I do think that Andrew is like promoting like Jim Beam. Are they?
I don't promote Jim Beam. I drink Jim Beam, but I don't promote them.
I mean, are they advertising? I mean, it's obviously gonna be a Budweiser commercial. I don't drink Budweiser, but Andrew's gonna be like, drink Budweiser.
Yeah. Hey, I would be more than happy to advertise for some people if they sent some moolah my way. That ain't happened yet. So what I do is whatever I'm drinking is what I'm drinking, and that's what I'll say what I'm drinking, So just so happens to be Jim Beam tonight.
Rub-a-dub-dub.
That's right. Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 mice in a tub. What? Let's see. All right. So we got that. We already said Super Bowl. We got the Olympics. Saturday, we'll be making our predictions, right? Our predictions for the Super Bowl. So we'll see who comes out on top on that. But we got to figure out a couple of different things we got to try to predict, right? So like we'll say who wins the game, and then by like what's the score?
Yeah,
and,
what's the margin?
Yeah. We'll figure something out, and we'll do that for Saturday. I think it'll be good. Mike, what do you do for work these days?
What do? I work for Georgia Pacific in Southwest Georgia.
He
Paper
travels all
company.
over the place. Huh?
What?
You said something and I interrupted you. I don't know what you said.
No, I said a paper company.
Oh, paper company. Yeah.
Yeah, well, lumber, paper, whatever. But what I do is paper. So
I like it. Well, shoot. I guess we can just wrap things up here. If you want to wrap things up.
yeah, that's fine.
All right.
I don't really have any words of wisdom, so I don't mean to.
Oh, no words of wisdom?
No, I don't have any tonight.
Well, shoot. Maybe Mark has got something. Mark, where you at? Oh my God, I love it.
Has he seen it yet?
No, unless he watched the podcast, but no. No, he's in logistics and trucking. He knows of Georgia Pacific. Nice. Oh man.
Well, I just followed you on Facebook, so you can let me know.
All right. Well, I guess we'll go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead and close it out.
Stop laughing about Mark.
I can't wait to see it.
You got to have like some go-to where Mark just pops up out of nowhere. He's like, says something. You got to have some recorded thing.
You know what I'll do? Here's a good idea. Throughout the podcast, I'll randomly hit that. And then he has to come up with a humdinger.
You've got to record something or have something recorded. And just pop it up and just like
Oh man.
Hey, let me message. I'll message him real quick and say, man, I love your quote tonight. Let's see what he says.
Yeah. I love it. All right, Daniel, take it easy, man. Either of you can handle a safety brief. Yeah, we can. We've done one or two. Oh, man. I thought that was a good one, personally. You know.
Yeah. I don't have any words of wisdom. I won't lie to you. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I don't either. I don't ever have anything wise to say.
Well, you got to have something. You need to start participating in that. So
I don't hold on a second. Let's see. Words of wisdom. Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah. Rub-a-dub-dub. God, thanks for the grub. Amen. But, something like that. But,
Amen. Amen.
half the stuff, if I look something up and it's like, yeah, that's fake. It's not me. So
I'll do a religious joke, and it's going to offend people. I apologize, but I'm going to do it anyways because this is a joke that my pastor, Methodist pastor, told me, or told the congregation. I should say, told the congregation this in his Sunday morning service. He says, "Do you guys know what the priests say when they are blessing people and they're speaking in Latin?" And everybody's like, "No." And he goes, "I can play dominoes better than you can." No, you can't. I'm sorry for anybody out there that offends. I'm sorry. My pastor said it in Sunday morning service. Oh, man. Don't run next to the pool. Oh, yeah, that is smart. Yeah. Yeah, you fall in that bitch. Yeah, that's true.
Don't run by the pool.
Knows better than you can.
I can play donuts.
Larry Masoner was his name back in the day, man. He was one goofy dude. Man, golly. Ryan Manzi, who's that?
Ryan Manzi, holy shit.
He says
That's
Mike.
29 poems. No, Albany.
Big Ryan Manzi.
Bass player, yeah.
Bass? Okay.
Bass player, yeah.
I'm digging
He's in
it.
the Air Force now.
Well, Ryan, you need to come on here sometime.
Holy shit, Ryan. Come on, man. Come on, dude.
Yeah, you'll have to be sure to hit Mike up, man. Y'all need to catch up.
Yeah.
Ryan
Manzi is an amazing bass player.
Okay. Is he still playing music? You still out there?
We're
playing,
in Albany.
Ryan?
He went out of the Marine Corps, went in the I believe it was, I'm sorry, I apologize, Ryan. I think it's the Air Force. But he's still playing in the band field in the the military.
Really?
Amazing bass player, man. He's got a lot of stories to talk about. So,
what band is he playing with, Ryan? Tell us what band you're playing with.
I don't know where he's at now. I just know Albany.
Yep. 4 services?
Yep.
What? You hit all 4 services?
Yeah. I mean, you want to talk about a player, man, that's him.
Yeah.
He is unbelievable.
Is it
Unbelievable.
Travis? Wow. Very cool.
Yeah. God damn, Manzi. It's been a long time, Ryan. I'm sorry. I don't mean to call you by Manzi, but it's been a long time, Ryan. Love you, brother.
That's good stuff. We got people coming out of the woodworks. I love it. Oh, man. We've had some pretty decent participation tonight. Daniel Marchese did a good portion of it. And then we had Ryan come in here at the end. He says it's been a while. But
if you want to talk to somebody and get a story, you talk to Ryan. Hey, Ryan, you need to get with Andrew.
We need to hook it up,
brother, because you've got a lot of story to talk about, man. You are an amazing individual. You're an amazing freaking player.
I love it. All right. Well, shoot. Anything else we want to talk about? I said we were going to wrap it up like 3 times, but
yeah, I think we're good.
You think we're good?
Yeah.
All right. Well, anytime, send me a DM. All right. Well, thanks, Mike. Thanks for coming on and being here for me. If it wasn't you here, then it would just be me wishing I had somebody here. I don't know.
Well, it'd be better than you than me, because if I was here, it'd be like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, man. All right. Well, to everybody out there, don't forget the VA does have some good resources. You can always dial 988, press option 1. You always text 838-255 or go to veteranscrisisline.net. Click on that chat icon. Any of those options to put you in contact with somebody that can help you out. But remember, one veteran life lost is one too many. I care about you. Mike cares about you. The whole veteran community cares about you. So please reach out for help. And if you're out there, you're not struggling, reach out to a buddy you served with. Ask them how they're doing. If they need that helping hand, please give it to them. All right, Mike, one last time. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. To everybody out there, stay motivated. Change your socks.
No more 22. On to the journey and finish the fight.